TV. I'm your host, the friendly neighborhood music-loving Frog. In today's episode of 1 Hour Challenge, I will be exploring Liszt's first Paganini Etude. Now, before I get started, I want to review the rules of the challenge really quickly. Now, I will be doing a piece that I have not practiced before, and I will learn it in 3 practice sessions of 1 minute, 10 minutes, and then 1 hour. And then after each one of those sessions, I'll be playing through the piece. Let's get started. Okay, let's go. To be very honest, what worries me more is probably that Preludio section instead of the upcoming Etude section, because my scales are so wonky. So to be honest, I have no idea how this will go down. This could be a historical disaster moment, but I am hoping that I can kind of, get through it. I'll practice it later. Okay, so that pretty much went as expected. I somehow kind of managed to kind of scurry past that first section, but once I got into like the etude part of it, it wasn't all that bad actually. A couple of places where I do need to clear up what exactly he's doing, because basically I was sight reading and I didn't get a chance to see really what the notes were, and I was just kind of going with the harmonies that I expected. But that wasn't all that bad. I have some hope. It's mostly the fingering part with the scales that I need to clear up, and also with that long chromatic run, kind of getting it there in time, so I just don't distort the tempo too much, of course without losing notes. So hopefully in the next 10-minute section I can get past all of those issues, more or less, not expecting everything to clear up. I'm leaving that section in the middle for the 1 hour practice session, probably, because 10 minutes always goes by faster than expected. So I'm just gonna see if I can maybe stick to one issue, and then maybe I can make it through more or less. Let's go. trying to make up an F sharp in the left hand in that run. My brain just said, hi, here you go. Here's your F sharp. No, I did not order an F sharp. There is no F sharp. Don't tell me this whole section is actually left hand only. Like the fingerings that are in place here kind of look like that, but you're wasting a perfectly good right hand right there. I can get kind of wanting to do left hand only for like the etude purpose, but that's kind of mean. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little nervous because like the first time I went through, I kind of took everything with the right hand. Well, not everything. I kind of split the tremolo to the left hand and did like the lining singing part with the right hand. And now that I realize that he probably, like that Liszt probably didn't intend it to be like split hands, I'm starting to get nervous. Yo. Because it's actually, I was actually kind of surprised. I was like, this is so easy. How, like, it doesn't really count as like a technical etude really if you're just kind of doing everything separate. But then again, I looked at it and there's like the rest, right, in the right hand. And now I'm saying like, don't tell me all of that is left hand. Because that's pretty much like left hand only until way into the piece. That means that I have to do a ton of like alternating hands things. And that is so hard to get the coordination right. But thankfully I found that out, I guess, so that I can work on it later in the 1 hour session. Okay, so there's kind of the surprise drop bomb right there. Kind of regret not noticing that earlier though. Oh well, let's go. The product of the 10-minute session. Okay, so beginning is just about as messy as ever, and I'm starting to realize that will probably take way longer than 10 minutes to actually clear up that spot. Now I'm not sure what exactly it is, but something about that combination of trying to wrestle the left hand and right hand to be together, and like the scales and arpeggios or something is like messing with my head. And it looks so simple and it's so frustrating because each time I play it, something goes wrong. Like lo and behold. So like I can kind of get the up and down motion, but that's about the extent of it for now. And I probably need more time there. So that was a little bit disappointing, to be honest. But at least the middle section went well. Now, I thought that like switching to left hand would be kind of a hassle, but it's actually okay, I guess. Like some parts my brain kind of got confused, and I tried to like take the right hand where I put the left hand in some of the switching parts. But if I practice that a little more, I think it'll go away. And I'm kind of surprised too, because there's this one really wonky section in the middle where kind of the right hand isn't doing a lot of those arpeggios and stuff, and it's actually clearing itself up. Now it's not actually good right now, but it's at least I'm kind of starting to see what's going on, even though I didn't practice that part. So I guess 2 run-throughs is starting to solve that section, which is surprising, but actually really nice. So maybe I won't have to practice that part so much, and I'll just focus my energy on the scales already. But like, come on, I'm pretty sure like the point of this etude isn't those parts. Those are just like the flashy parts. I think the real difficulty is technically supposed to be like the middle and stuff. And it is true, but like, and since you have to kind of keep all the lines together, you have to watch out for the harmonies, balance the right hand, left hand, that kind of stuff. But honestly, somehow the scales and the arpeggios are really bugging me. Like, I know it's just supposed to be basically like a nice, you know, grandiose introduction part, but grandiose doesn't work if that part is like messy and splattered out all over the place. Now I've never been the best with kind of runs and stuff, but kind of, you know, splatting right at the beginning of the piece is not a good look, to be honest. It's just kind of mildly disappointing. Like, it's like eating an orange, but then you bite it and there's only air and there's no like fruit water stuff inside. That kind of disappointment. Like you can smell it, but it's not actually there. But overall, I think the middle section did end up, why am I calling it middle section? The etude section did end up improving, and that is good news. Left hand, I still need to sort out some of the voicing stuff and just making sure that I release all the tension, so there's no like tension buildup while I'm doing the tremolos there. But otherwise, I think that's pretty much about it. Like, there's nothing that like is really collapsing right now, except for that scales and arpeggios part. But otherwise, it seems to be all mostly good. Like the actual, like the actual info part, so to speak, is actually going pretty well. So I think if I can solve that crusty bit, everything should go pretty smoothly. Should. Emphasis on the keyword should. But I'm pretty sure 1 hour should be enough to clear it mostly up. Okay, let's go. I'm just gonna solve the middle section first, because why not? Oh, feeling a little worn out right now, so I'm going to get up, drink some water, and come back in a little while. actually mildly surprised. So maybe it's not so much like an issue with that part, like I mean the runs part, but so much as I was trying to go too fast too soon. So maybe if I slow down just a little bit, it won't mess up so badly. But actually overall I think this is going pretty well. Last couple of like 20 something minutes, probably just focusing on the middle section and seeing if I can get any more singing quality out of that left hand. But overall I think this is going really well. I have the feeling that I probably shouldn't be using so much energy right now, but it's actually kind of fun. I have to conserve my energy for the final run through. Well, I hope everything goes as well as it did during the practice sessions. And hopefully most of the stuff that I did will stick. But hope for the best, I guess. All right, let's go. for today's video. I hope you liked it. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified of my latest videos. Thank you. I hope to see you next time. Bye.